Burn the witch. We gotta burn the witch K-Lab. Collab. So, let's see. Step 25, guaranteed. Are they sticking with the mid-month rates, or are they doing like everyone else expects and going back to the old ones? Let us see. So, Mind and Heart. Interesting. I'm expecting them to be farming characters. One at least. Maybe two. One or two of them to be farming characters. That is my... Yep, it went back. So we got Ninny, range strong attack, burn and weaken, and a gauge rampage. Gauge rampage? The hell is that? Strong attack recharge time minus 12% max, frenzy plus 1 for the gauge effect, berserker plus 100%. Ooh, I'm liking the sound of that. Innate skills. Sprinter plus 1, long stride, and fire duration minus 100%. Okay. Attainable skills. Starch gates plus 70% except in brave battles. Holy cow. 70% it starts at. I have no idea what Gauge Rampage does. Gauge effect. Spiritual pressure plus 50%. Gauge effect. Heals 30%. Sharpshooter. Damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%. This is something... I gotta see what Gauge Rampage is, because this already looks cool. I'm definitely liking this character skill-wise. No idea how good it's going to be, but start with plus 70%. You get a Berserker plus 100% when the gauge is active, I'm assuming, with the gauge effect. That is really cool. Then we got Noel. Range, strong attack, weaken, and drain. Is she the farmer? Or are they not going to give us any farming characters from these two? Strong attack, recharge time minus 12%. Max. Havoc 20%, paralyze duration minus 100%. No farming characters. So we're getting two powerful characters. That means if you don't care about these characters, you got a lot of strong characters already. These characters are not characters you necessarily need to summon for unless you're potentially chasing things like guild quests. So there's that. Now Gauge Rampage. The gauge is increased every time an enemy is defeated. Okay, number of skills. The number of enemies defeated by team slash... What? Oh. Okay. The reason why I was confused for a second is I was confusing this Gauge Rampage with Rampage. So the Gauge Rampage increases the gauge every time an enemy is defeated. Normally the gauge is increased by your normal attacks and your strong attacks. So if all three of them are increasing your gauge, that means your gauge should be going off more frequently. Especially since it starts off at 70%. If it's doing strong attack every time the enemy is defeated, and your normal attack strength, yeah, and then obviously your special. So that is really, really cool. I'm definitely liking that. I don't know how often the gauge is going to be active, but definitely liking that. And here is the banner, and it is... Oh, God. I mean, there's some good characters on here, but none of them are Burn the Witch. Holy shit. This is actually pretty bad filler. I mean, it's good. Like, 6th anniversary Aizen is still good. 7th anniversary Ichigo is, still good. Ishin is good for brave battles. This is a good farming character. The other characters, I don't like him. I have no idea. Not anywhere as good as the 4 that I mentioned. And these two, I have no idea. Like they're probably not that great comparatively. So, ooh. Discount multis and peace. That's basically, discount multis and I'm out. This is bad. I mean, it's bad that it's, not as good as the mid-month, how they had it, where steps 3 and 6 were guaranteed, and step 10 would have been a guaranteed new character. And then you do 13 and 16, it's guaranteed featured character. And step 20 would be, guaranteed new character. And then step 25 comes with the ticket. So, yeah, I didn't expect them to rush into the end of the month. I do expect it at some end of the month banner in the future, just not right now. So, overall, I'm going to look at the character pool, and I want to see how many of these characters I have. Because this is easily going to influence how deep I go. Probably not that deep. Like I said, I'm thinking discount multis. Obviously, I don't have those characters, so I don't own Ishin, Stark, or Gatenbane. Everyone else I own that's on that banner. I was actually going to back out of there. So overall, my opinion on this banner is, if you're a new player and you're missing pretty much, I'm just going to leave it on this screen right here. If you're missing these two characters, which you're going to be, and you're missing these 4 characters, any of them, like if you're missing like half of these premium characters, going to 5 steps is not necessarily a bad thing to do if you're a new player. I would not go deep on this banner because of the fact that all the filler, I think even including him, is premium. That means this entire banner right here that's filler, this other featured 5-star characters, you're going to be pulling them over time either in, I have a feeling these 2 characters are going to, at least him, pull selection. So it's one of the characters I think that's going to be in pull selection. He, Brave Battle, I think that's the thing that would prevent him from becoming, a pull selected character. The other characters, I don't foresee them being poll selection. But yeah, just overall, not a good value. The characters are cool. It's a Burn the Witch. But yeah, in my opinion, the filler is just garbage for, a limited banner. Because this is Burn the Witch. This ain't a seasonal banner. This is Burn the Witch. The fact that they're all filler or premium filler, that is not good. That is, yeah. That's not good at all. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Wait. So yeah, that's when, so it's gonna be from the 30th to the 16th. I'm going to do discounts, and I'm out. I'm not gonna bother going deep on this banner. Which sucks, because now I gotta wait another month to potentially see characters that I might be interested in. And in fact, I'm more tempted to actually use my tickets now. Yeah. The only thing I hope they don't do is I hope they don't start just nailing us with limited banner after limited banner and barely give us any premium characters. Because they did that for a period of time. And people eventually started getting sick of it. That none of the characters felt special. People weren't, because of the limited banner, there's like no chance of pulling them, unless the banner's active. And back then, I'm not sure how many orbs you got, but a lot of people were running out of orbs, and it was just burning people out, honestly. So overall, I hope they don't go back to that model. I think it should be like maybe 60%, 55% of the banners being limited, and the other percentage being maybe 50%, 50 to 60%, honestly, of the banner being limited, and the rest of the percentage being premium. I think that's about a good balance, because otherwise, people are going to feel the need to summon on every banner, and I think the limited banners don't feel as limited if they're happening all the time. That's my reasoning for it. I'm going to check what else has happened. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning on this banner. Like I said, 2 steps and I'm out. The lack of limited filler, Burn the Witch filler in here. I was actually thinking about maybe I'll go to 5 steps, depending on the banner, depending on what the filler is, because I'm missing like 2 or 3 of the other Burn the Witch characters. I think I'm missing, actually I think I'm missing Macy and one of the Christmas Burn the Witch characters. So it's actually 2 plus these 2, so that's 4 I would be missing. Assuming I don't pull any of these characters. Don't expect me to be lucky and pull any of these characters. I'm expecting 4 stars on these 2 multis, just because it's 2 multis. Very rarely do you ever get it in 2 multis. I mean, I was lucky last year, and I actually did happen, but that's an oddity. Anywho, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.